Splash. After summer season, sun or sunless, and suddenly away.
Episode 1, The Clash Begins. They said this was a school for the elite, but no one warned her about the monster in human form who ruled it. The sun was merciless that morning. Freshers crowded the gates of Leavencrest University, their eyes wide with ambition, nerves, and fear. Keira, petite, sharp-eyed, and dressed in her ironed hand-me-downs, adjusted her bag strap. She had made it in, a full scholarship student from one of the roughest areas in the state. She wasn't here to impress anyone, just survive, excel, graduate. But the universe had other plans. Across the courtyard, a black Range Rover screeched to a halt. Out came Zayn Okoyes. Designer hoodie, arrogant swagger, and trouble etched into every step. The Vice Chancellor's only son, the one who'd repeated 100 level twice, but still strutted around like a king. Girls giggled, boys moved aside. Zayn didn't look at anyone until he saw her, Keira, standing there like she didn't care who he was, like he was ordinary. He hated that. Who let the charity case into the kingdom? He sneered loud enough for the crowd to hear. Laughter rippled around. Keira met his gaze, calm and unbothered. She didn't speak, didn't flinch, just smiled, a small, mocking one, and walked past him. Zayn blinked. No one had ever done that to him. Later that day, campus cafeteria. Zayn's boys laughed over a stolen meat pie prank he'd pulled on a class rep. He was mid-brag when he looked up and saw Keira again, seated in a corner, sipping water like it was wine, reading her course outline like it was a treasure map. Zayn smirked. She wants to act unbothered. Let's see how long that lasts. He texted one of his lackeys. Seconds later, someone accidentally spilled Coke all over Keira's handouts. Gasps. Silence. Then she stood, slowly. Her eyes met Zayn's. She knew it was him. Still didn't say a word. Instead, she walked past him, again, calmly, dropped her wet handouts on his table. Since you paid for them, I figured you might want to keep them. The whole table fell silent. Zayn stared at her retreating back, a slow fire building in his chest. This girl, she wasn't scared of him, and that was a problem. Keira stood by the window of her room, the night breeze playing with her scarf. Her roommate ranted about registration stress, but Keira was quiet. In her mind, one face burned, Zayn's smirk, his annoyance when she didn't react. She didn't come here to make enemies, but if he wanted war, she'd give him mischief, quietly, cleverly, because sometimes silence was the loudest rebellion. If he thought she was weak, he hadn't met her fire yet. The real game, just beginning. Watch out for episode 2.